Good morning, everyone, and how are you doing on this fine hump day? Now, the sound you're hearing, if you're hearing that, is the sound of Mr. Bub scratching up the couch and attempting to bite me, and I don't know why. He seems a little keyed up this morning, and he won't calm down. He was calm before, then suddenly he just got wired. What's up? Ow! Hey! Now he's like lashing out when I'm reaching for things. Okay. And got me right in the thumb. Uh-oh. What? What's the matter? Shh, 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 shh. Calm down, Echo. There you go. Calm down. He picked a heck of a time to get all keyed up this morning. A little overstimulated, aren't you? Yeah. Alright. I don't really stung, but... Okay, so... How about we just get right into it? Because I really don't have any news, except... I do have this. My friend on Twitter, WITCHEROO, has opened up her Etsy shop, and her Etsy shop actually only has one product right now, but it is a brand new product, and it's her set of rune cards, which go for about $35 US. Her operation is running out of Australia, so if you're looking into a set of rune cards, these are very beautiful. I am probably going to be ordering a set, not tomorrow, but the next Thursday, because they're really nice, and of course having another set of rune cards, or maybe two, just for other work, would actually be pretty nice. Plus, I was quite taken with the imagery. It's really interesting to look at. So I'm going to put that link in the description down below, so those cards will be making an appearance. So, who is our guide for the day? Or what is our guide? We have Frithgerd, the field where peace is made. So yesterday was about being authentically you. Now the question is, did you do that? Were you being the real you yesterday? Did you lose friends? Did you encounter a little adversity along the way? Well, today looks like it may be the day to kind of clear that up. And there we go. Looks like today, time for us to find our refuge. Find that inner peace. And the reason I say that is because some of us can handle those high stress lifestyles. Some of us are just constantly go, go, go. But the problem with that is you can't do that forever. You occasionally need a little downtime. So now's a good time to start thinking about that. Now, mentally, we need a break from all that stress as well. We need that break spiritually. So, do you have a day of rest planned? If not, you really should, because our spirit animal's coming in. And we have a lizard spirit today. Today we're dreaming the world into being. And it's a good idea to dream. Sometimes we can seek refuge in those dreams. Those dreams will matter more than you really think. So, here's a good question. When was the last time you just kind of basked in the sun and allowed yourself to daydream? To imagine what might be and who you might become? And that inspiration is available to you right now if you're willing to slow down and let your eyes close a little, allowing ideas to dance in your head. So what might come into being if you were to pursue your dream right now? How might you grow and expand if you allowed yourself to dare to believe in the impossible, making it possible first in your dreaming mind and then in the world as you co-create with spirit? So today's a good day to give into the power of imagination, because soon your dream will become clearer, your steps will reveal themselves, and what was ephemeral will begin to coalesce into form. Dream it and be it, because the spirit is now asking you to dream big. Alright, and today I did bring the Sacred Rebels Oracle into that. That's this deck here. But before we get into that, let's just kind of see what the tarot has to tell us today. So, just do a little quick overhand shuffle there. So today we're looking at Queen of Cups in the past, Three of Swords right now, and Death in the future. Now this is not a time to start panicking. Mainly because right now we know what's breaking our hearts. We know what's killing us, so to speak. We're already experiencing it. If you were doing what you did yesterday and you lost some major friends, well, yeah, that can always be something pretty terrible. Sometimes that can be very painful, but in the past you've had your inspiration, those things that inspired you, those things that you nurtured, and that sort of emotional maturity there. That's where you were kind of stepping up. You stepped up back then, possibly even yesterday, and let's face it, the situation you're in right now is probably causing this. And it can hurt, but in your future, this doesn't mean you're going to die, and it doesn't mean someone around you is going to die. What this means is the old ways are going to be dead and gone. Listen, once you've made the decision to step up to the plate and take a swing at bat, you made a decision that you weren't going to be the bench warmer anymore. You were going to become the home run hitter. Once you become the home run hitter, you cannot go back to being a bench warmer. Granted, that's a baseball reference. I don't really follow sports that much, but that's as much as what little I know from my Little League days I will share here. So the question is, did you ever want to be a bench warmer in the first place? The answer is no. So you made that decision, you bossed up, you took control, and today's a great day to take control of situations, because what's killing you can't be anymore. You understand that. Your soul's screaming it. But once you do it, the old ways are just not going to be there anymore. So even though, well, let's kind of look at it this way. There's a movie called Clerks. It's a very old movie. It's probably about like 20, 30 years old. And in this movie, you have a convenience store clerk named Dante. Dante cannot stand his day-to-day work life. The people that come in seem kind of stupid to him. He always kind of thinks of himself as being a little more advanced than them. And everybody's telling him, quit your job, do something different. But he can't. Or to him, he can't. Actually, he won't, because he's comfortable there. As painful as it is, it's comfortable. In Clerks 2, he bosses up, and then he decides he's going to go do something different, and now everyone's pissed at him for doing it. Poor guy can't win for losing. Anyway, as comfortable as things can be, they can still be killing you. It doesn't, the situation could be comfortable, but the situation itself is also what's eating you alive. Once you step out of that, that comfort is not going to be there anymore. But that's nothing to worry about. You're going to be just fine. In fact, I'm willing to bet that these cards prove it. Alright, so we do have the perfection of your life. We also have bring it into form. And there it is, dream a beautiful dream. We got two cards that are pointing right at that lizard spirit. To dream a beautiful dream, bring it into form. And that perfection of your life card lines up perfectly with the Queen of Cups. These two cards also point at Frithgeard there. Your life may be a little uncomfortable for a bit, but you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay. It's just you're gonna have some unfamiliarity there. That unfamiliarity seems a little scary. Seems a little big. But it's nothing to worry about, because what you will be manifesting will be so much better than what you have. And when you've got better, you will look back and go, goodness, how could I have stayed in that so long? So remember, we talked about doing the dance of life yesterday. Well, that perfection of your being is right there saying it. If you can't believe that there's anything happening, even at a subtle level, because you feel stuck, denied, bored, thwarted, or stale, well, that's what this oracle brings you a message also. No matter what appears to be, in truth, there is only the unfolding creative genius of the universe. You're not forgotten, you have not been looked over, you have not been denied, found wanting, or rejected as unworthy. The storm that needs to erupt is in your own heart. Do your liberating rain dance. Rage, weep, pray, dance, paint, or sing. Express whatever's needed, however it's needed, to exercise the blocked energy in your heart. Then you will call on the powerful protection of your life path as it aligns for the next creative turn of the spiral of life. Once again, you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. Rather profound words, I think. So, right now with that bring it into form, you're being asked to honor yourself with a commitment to complete your inspired tasks. This will help you to grow, and that is a wonderful reason to commit, but there's also another reason too. You know that your inspired ideas are worth translating into practical form so that other people can access them and experience something special too. So it's not just about you. There are others that are, what you do will also benefit them. All except those who cast you aside. And the Dream a Beautiful Dream Oracle comes with a particular message for you. There's a situation in your life right now where you feel uncertain about your ability to fix or heal. You lack the inspiration to be able to imagine it differently than how it currently seems to be. Therefore, you may feel inhibited in your ability to bring about the constructive change. However, the perfect beauty of this situation is not revealed by what you attempt to do to it, or through trying to impose the right dream upon it. It is to be healed and perfected into all that can be through the revelation of the beauty that already lies within it. This happens when we accept the existence of inner harmony in all creation, even if it can't be consciously observed. And by the way, this oracle has come to you because you have the power to be a positive influence in whatever situation holds the most meaning for you right now, and you need to know that. So remember, time to dream that world into being. Start taking action on those dreams. Those dreams are what's going to benefit you. Alright, we're going to conclude with the runes here. So, we have Tevas, Manas, and Berkano. Now, Tewaz, so, I'm kind of surprised when that one doesn't come up on a Tuesday, because that's kind of where it comes from. But, some things can't come up every week. The Odin card did not come up today, which, that happens. I mean, today is his day. He can stick around us, or he can wander. So, don't worry. It was like the Dream a Beautiful Dream card said, or one of them, I think it was Bring It Into Form. No, it was Dream a Beautiful Dream. It said, even though things aren't seemingly consciously moving, all that hard work you do will pay off. And that's what Tewaz is all about. You're going to have some justice in your life, don't worry. But you have that self-sacrifice that's necessary to achieve your goals. Nothing new there. Everyone knows about that. With Manas, it's just, fulfill your potential. Don't shy away from the collective consciousness. You're going to make mistakes, but learn from them. Working with it for your community is going to be important, and just be rational and develop in all the ways you can. And with Berkano, that is your healing. So, you do have that social order awareness of Manas. You do have the rationality of Tevaz, and you do have that sort of healing and liberation of Berkano. So, let's sum up. Because the real focus in today's reading was in the tarot cards themselves. You're going to need to find inner peace enough to deal with who and what you are. You're going to have to be authentic still. It's always a good idea to be authentic. Be authentically you. Today is a day to turn up that, whenever you find people trying to suppress your light, turn that thing up. I got a Bell and Howell lantern. It's one of those you pull open, and those LEDs are super bright. You don't want to look into them. You will blind yourself for a few minutes. So the more you're trying to be shoved down, the brighter you should, let that flame erupt. Whoosh, just let it out there. But bossing up acting on those dreams, acting on that thing that you want, is going to mean that a lot of the old comforts are going to go away. But remember, those old comforts came with some thorns. You know, it might have been a pretty comfortable seat you were sitting in. Might have been uncomfortable to move, but remember, you're sitting on nails and thumbtacks and razor blades. How comfortable was it really? Let that go away. Don't worry if things progress kind of slowly today. That's what's needed. Just remember, you have an opportunity while things are developing to develop yourself very thoroughly. Remember to be rational. It's okay to dream, but also be rational. And let yourself heal. Okay? That's going back to fifth gear there. You do need a little time to yourself to really think about this kind of thing, and then move forward with it. You know, decide your approach. And that's really all I have for you today. I hope this resonated with you. I thank you all for coming, especially you watching right now. I love you. Take care. Don't do anything I would do. And as always, shine on.